Hey everybody, Superfluous J here, playing more Dyson Sphere program, and we're back on the homeworld briefly to check up on the solar panels, because we weren't getting any, and I know now why we're not getting any, but I didn't know when I came here. So let me just grab all the ones I can, put the rest in here, and note they say local supply and remote supply, which is correct, and everything's fine as far as that's concerned. We're also basically stacked up on everything we could possibly need. We were also having trouble getting logistic vessels, and that's the other reason I came back here, and not these ones so much as these ones. I'm sorry, clicked on the wrong tower. These ones here. We have 14 now, and I'm gonna grab them and let's trade them for something I don't care about. How about this? I'm just gonna hit delete to get rid of that. I'm also gonna throw hydrogen in my suit here just to burn it up, because why not, right? But we were low on processors. We still are. We're getting like 3 at a time, which is kind of weird. It might be that the processor station is set up to send the minimum amount. I should probably fix that. But also we had a problem where we weren't actually getting any processors. Yeah, they're set to 10%. So let's set them to 100% so that they wait a little while before they send them out. And the problem was that we weren't getting any silicon. And we weren't getting any silicon because I literally was not importing any. So when I dismantled my silicon production over here, it stalled out absolutely everything. So that's an issue. The last thing is I queued up a whole bunch of research for updates, and then I queued up 2 last ones for actually technology. And we're going to be talking about these as soon as they come. One is accumulators, and the other is interstellar. Although of course we're going to be doing interplanetary power transmission. We'll talk about those when the time comes, but we've got a whole bunch of things like in my inventory capacity going up, more drones, higher vertical construction, more stacking on the sorters. Every one of these makes the Mark III sorters stack better, make my drones faster, make them be able to carry more, which is fantastic. And then we got these actual technologies, the energy stuff. So anyway, that doesn't though answer the big question of why there's 3 dots here. Oh, I guess it's all 3 of these things. That's funny. The component world, the foundry, and this are all together. We don't need to go to the foundry, which is nice, but we do need to go to component world, which is 3.5 AU away, which is kind of crazy. But we're going to head there, and I will be back when we get there. Look at all these ships just flying around, doing their thing. I love it. And we're coming up upon component world. I do not see my my base, but oh, is this it? Oh, I can't actually do anything because I don't have any power. This looks like the original base. Yeah, this is the original base. So I think the other one is I guess it's closer this way. Yeah, I can't actually. That's hilarious. I'm not running this stuff. I'm wondering, hydrogen has a plus 100. Hydrogen fuel rods have a plus 200. So they're actually much better for refueling. But I'm just trying to use up all this hydrogen. So I got no problem hoofing it back by foot, I guess, to get back to where I am. But yeah, so we had a problem, and the problem we had is that we weren't getting any solar panels delivered. If you recall, and you might have even noticed this, and you might have even commented by now, that this was set up for remote supply, not remote demand. And local doesn't really matter at all because we're never going to have a local supply or a local demand. But that's why we weren't getting those solar panels. So we're going to lay another sequence of solar panels along the equator, and to get actual power going on this world, so we can support the endeavors that we're doing here. And I'm not going to make you watch that because I made you watch the first one. I was actually surprised that I never paused at all and did the other one. But this one I'm definitely not gonna make you watch. I'm going to do actually all 3 of these at the same time. And if you look here, I didn't make it all that far. I made it to here, and we've done this, and we're waiting for more to show up. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue on regardless. And last time I had kind of decided how I was going to do things, and I've changed my mind as I am wont to do. We have room here for another station. So I'm going to put another station here, and we're going to put it here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put it here. And what this station is going to be, this station here is making these guys, and it's missing iron, which is not a big deal. He could use more of these guys, so I think I'm going to stuff 5 more in there, and he will send them out immediately to go get more iron, which is totally cool by me. But then as we build up on these, we're going to be able to make these green things. So the green ones need those and electromagnets. So they need, actually we can just request electromagnets. And we're going to request 2,000 of each. And we're going to say local demand and remote demand. Don't really care where they come from, as long as they come from somewhere. And then we're going to stuff him full of drones. And I guess he doesn't need logistic vessels because he's never going to be pulling from off-world, even though I said that he could. And then we're just gonna plop a station down here and see what our ratios look like. These guys are gonna be pretty simple. All they take is 2 of each, and they make 1. So that's quite simple, actually. What we can do here is on a 12-second belt, we can have 12 of these machines on either side of a single belt going back, and then that single belt going back will have the things on it. So if we do this, and then we put a guy, let's say here and here, then what we can do is we can have a line coming out, another line coming out, and then that'll be our inputs, and then this will be our output, and that'll do it. That will do it. And then I'm wondering, do we have room? I don't think we have room to do another one over here, but we should have room to do another one over here, because we're going to want a lot of these, obviously. And I know I'm not setting up the things on them. I always forget to do that. Let's go ahead and say magnets. And oh, I set this up wrong. These aren't these. Let's clear this and ask for motors. Local demand, remote demand, and then supply. Oh, that's what it is. I'm dumb. Let's clear and reset that. I hope that didn't delete the the guys coming for it. No, we want, because I like to have the things on top, and it's a change I've made in my brain, but I haven't actually changed it in my lizard brain. It's something I want to do, but I never remember that I want to do it. This is fine. Yeah, you know what I did? I threw some vessels in here, and I think the game deleted them because no, they're still there. They're still there. They're fine. Okay, so we're getting magnets. Then we're going to request these coming out here, and then for symmetry's sake, we'll do it the other way around to keep the magnets on the outside. And then these guys, there's no need to put the big expensive ones on here. Just do that and that and that. And then that. And if they had power, they'd be fine. So let's run our belts out. And back. And we'll figure out how many of these we can support and how far apart they can be. If I put this guy here, I don't think it looks like we can put a power pole between them. We cannot. So we'll have to put the power pole here or here. Here actually powers everything, so I think I'm going to put him here. And now we suddenly don't have power, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need more power poles very soon. I probably can make some because I have a bunch of junk in my inventory. I can make 1. I need more iron. I hate to do it, but I'm going to take some... Oh, no, I'm not going to take iron from him. I'll take a little bit of iron out of him just to make some more. Because we don't even have these things at the mall yet. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. Okay, so if we... Really? I wonder if... Wow, that's like terrible spacing. This is like the worst place to put these. Because he has to go out like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. We're almost correct. Come on. There we go. Put a guy there and a guy there. And one guy does not have this stuff, of course. Okay, well, it's just the way it works, I guess. We'll put him here, and then we'll because we're probably gonna put another line on him. So I'm just planning. I'm future proofing because we're gonna expand south, but not north. Okay, now we know how long these belts are. Let's go ahead and copy them. Out to here. Yeah, I don't know how far out they go. Let's just do that. And then that. And then he's already got his return. We're already making these things, which is nice. And I could actually connect these belts too. There's one. Oh, 4. 4 and 2. And just trim the excess because I think it looks nicer with the excess trimmed. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We have guys with missing power, but we'll deal with that in a second. Let me delete this, and then we'll go into the blueprints mod and copy right up to here, and then everything from here down. And then see if this will lay here. It will, so that's good enough for me. I can't tell by looking at it. Yeah, this is right. So let's go ahead and plop it now. And I'm going to delete these power poles because I suspect that I'll want to put them in slightly different spaces based on what actually gets power to it. But what we can do here is we can do all of these. They're going to be ugly and around the back, but it's just the way it works. So we're going to do more electromagnets, more of these. We're going to come back here. More of these motors. And then more electromagnets. I'm going to prioritize these just because they'll that way we'll start producing as soon as we start laying these power poles down. Okay, speaking of power poles, we need to get at least one down in order to have everything running again. And if I put this here, it will not power everything. Here won't even power everything. We got to go here. And I don't think, this here won't power that. I don't think anything will power that. Oh wait, we can start fitting them in the sides here. That's cute. Down here we can fit them in the sides. Up there we couldn't. So let's place this guy here. I guess we'll go here, here, and here. And then we'll just suck it up and put one here and put one here to cover where we're losing out over there. Yeah, that's the joy of building. As you spread your things out north and south more, they get worse and worse and worse. It's just the way it is. So yeah, I didn't need this spread out at all. But I did up here. So to match them up, they have to be like that. And it looks like even this guy doesn't have power. So I'm going to just suck it up and throw a power pole there. Okay. So now we have all of these. They are probably not getting enough of these. Yeah, but every time we get any, we're just taking them out. See, the problem is, if you look here, these guys take basically one a second of these things, and we're making 24, 48 almost 50 of these things. These guys make one every 2 seconds, and we have the same number. So we need twice as many of these to do this. So guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to place another one of these. Is there a fault line here? There's one right here, but there isn't one here. Can I fit another one of these towers in? The answer is no. They're too close to each other, which is kind of sad. I can offset him back a little bit, but I would hate to do that. I am not what you would call a fan of that. Now, one thing I could do, I think, is move this guy this way a little bit to maybe be able to fit another one in here, because I could put two of these side by side, basically. Because these guys are a lot closer than these guys are. I think I'm going to try that. I'm not going to leave you on here because this could be annoying. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all the assemblers here, and I'm going to try to move this building slightly over so I can fit another one in. Short answer, yes I can. These are the two stations. I just deleted one of the one that was here, and I was able to put two here. Also, in the meantime, while I was waiting for those things to finish, I tripled my my belt all the way around, and we're now fine and don't really have any power problems at all. We're at like 10% usage, so we should be good from here on out. Now, we have to reset this guy up, and he is supplying these things. He is requesting gears and electromagnetic circuits and iron. So let's just do iron, electromagnetic, coils, and electric motors. No, not electric motors. That would be silly. How about gears? There we go. And he's putting them out on these belts. Now, as far as I recall, iron is coming in this way, and then they're sharing these two. So let's go ahead and have iron come out from here, I guess. I don't think it really matters. Actually, let's start here. Let's have one of these come out this way and be, I guess, iron. Yes. This will be iron. And I should get these things set up to, this is going to be the supply, so then we're going to demand, let's say, 3,000. Remote demand, and that'll be fine. And then let's say 1,000 of these, because these are going to be local. And local. There we go. And also we can throw in 10 of these and 50 of these and get these guys going, and probably get some power to them as well. We'll see how that handles our, yeah. that we go from 10% to actually having less power than we need to keep these things going. But that's fine. We're going to get more iron. That's the important thing. So this here is iron. Then we've got gears coming out here, which I want to actually come out twice. And then we're returning here. And then we're going to have electromagnetic coils coming out here and looping around a little bit. And then we're going to have more iron coming out here when it happens. Then we're going to have more iron coming out. More gears coming out here. We're going to be returning here, and then coils and iron coming out the back. Right? Yeah, coils and iron coming out the back. And then that's him. And then we're going to copy this and we're going to paste it here, so assuming it'll fit, and I'm 92% sure it will. We should probably verify that first. Let's whoa, that's not what I want to do anywhere. I hit G and then hit V. I hit like every key in the keyboard that I didn't want to hit. So let's go ahead and copy this whole shebang here. Right to here. And right to here. And right to here. And then we can drag this along. This is the biggest blueprint I've made. And I just realized that it's probably a bad idea to copy all of this. So let's, lack of item. Wow. Okay. I guess we're going to be requesting, do I have room? I have room here. Let's actually make sure I haven't done this yet. I tend to do this several times and then forget. So it looks like no, I have not requested, I have not requested these kind of arms here. So let's go ahead and take our small arms. Let's request no more than 1,000. And throw more of these vessels in there just to get them going as quickly as possible. But yeah, I guess so. We have to wait because we only have one of these tier 1 arms. I'm still not gonna commit to using the level 3s yet entirely. But we can do the same thing here. We can do motors, iron, magnets, and copper. So motors are supply. Iron, and we had 4,000, I think. Come on, there we go. Oh, remote demand. Magnets and gears, and these guys were only 1,000, and these are local demand. Local demand, and we should do remote storage. And yeah, these guys could do local and remote supply as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to do remote storage. We don't want these shipped off somewhere else. That would be crazy. And this is actually local storage, remote demand. I screwed that up. And I think that means that these vessels are eventually going to come back empty and then turn around and take off again, which kind of sucks. Meanwhile, speaking of kind of sucks, it kind of sucks that we don't have these yet. Let's go ahead and we can make this blueprint though. And let's go ahead and let's see, are these fundamentally different blueprints? They are, because one has these power poles and one doesn't. So I think I'm just going to blueprint like this section of where are the power poles for these? I guess, oh, they're right here. They're tucked in. So I think I'm just going to blueprint these 4. And we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. Let's go ahead and grab this guy and his belts. And this guy and his belts. And then across. And across. Not the power pole. And then these belts from here to here. And then that's this. Now we can't actually paste it, but if we were to paste it right here, we would have to then be able to paste here as well, which we can. So we have room. We have room to put the 2, which is nice. Let's see if we've got our... We still don't have these. It's frustrating waiting for them, but what are you going to do? Oh, is that... Nope, that is magnets, sadly. Not what I wanted them to be. So, once again, we are stuck waiting. So I'll be back when we have our things. Okay, we just got a delivery, which is nice. I think I can hit F2, and yeah, that brings it back. Okay. So I don't know what we can do as far as power poles. So I'm just going to paste these. Then I'm going to come over here and paste these. Right. I don't want to do them here. I want to do them here. It almost looks like I could do a 3rd set. But I don't want to encroach on here because I might want to make more gears later. So we'll do this. And then I'm going to... It really strongly looks like this won't fit. Yeah, I mean, look how close those ones are. So yeah, it won't. Actually, hilariously, it looks like almost like these won't fit either. So let's put a power pole down. Yeah, power pole won't go here, but it will go here. And it should go here and here. No. I think we're going to have 3, sadly. Something like that. But this one should be... Oh, and of course he can get close to these guys. So we'll do that, and then we'll go back to pasting our blueprint and seeing what happens here. So we're talking here and here. Wish this was a little easier to easier to do. Yeah, because we can actually tuck these guys in a little bit tighter. So I think I'm going to do that. So we can go 1, 2. And then I'm going to continue the belts. All of these guys are going to get continued 1, and then I'm going to remake this blueprint. And I think that's everything. Yes, it is. Okay, so now if I hit right click, I should be able to paste these guys and their things will attach. And this is 8, and then this is 12. And it doesn't let me do this, but maybe when those belts get laid, it will. Still learning how the mod works. It does. Okay, yes. So we can just do this and get all these things laid. And in the meantime, we can do the same thing here. It's a little bit harder. Just because the belts, the distances are longer. But it looks like it was about 4. So it's going to be 1 and then 1, 2, 3. Can't be 4. It's got to be 3. Even 3 looks too long to me. But now if we make this blueprint, right along here, and then right along here. Ah. Yeah, see, we actually didn't want... Yeah, we want to remove 3 of these. That's annoying. 1, 2, 3... Because we don't actually want the gap there. But, oh well. So let's make the blueprint again. Learning. This is how you learn. You do. You fail, you learn, and then you do better next time. Probably. And I took 1 more off than I needed, of course. Well, let's just do this and then reconnect the belts. Actually, it almost looks like I'm wrong about that. Let's try this again. F2, F2, and then bring them right in. No, see, they collide, so never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong, I'll admit it. Okay, you connect there, you connect there, you connect there, there, and there. And then does everybody now have power? It looks like the answer is no. Oh. Boom, and get rid of those, and him. Let's see if we can place these better. It's not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab this tower. So if we put this here instead, yeah, we're still gonna have too many things. There's just nothing you can do about it. We gotta have 3 of these, and it's just has to be done. Okay. Oh, and we apparently... Wow, I cannot... I don't know why sometimes these things click easily, sometimes they don't. Okay, that should be everything. Now we just have to actually hook the belts up. And then we'll be good. Except for the fact that we're constantly low on iron. And this guy's gonna be basically the same as the other one. So we're gonna start with we're gonna start in the middle here. These are irons, so it makes sense that we just say this is iron. And this is iron. And then we've got electromagnets, and then a return vessel, and then gears, and then iron out the back, and then likewise electromagnets, return, gears, and iron out the back. Looks much better than the other one. We're still waiting for iron, which is actually remote demand, not remote storage. That was done with me. And local storage, because we're not going to do anything with that. We're also going to throw all the 3 vessels we have in there, just so somebody's going to get stuff. And we're going to need drones, which we don't have any. So we'll have to go back and get drones eventually. However, no, we're not. Although we are requesting them, and they're not coming. I think we can officially... Yeah, he's using all of his... He's using all of his. Yeah, we're having a problem in that we don't have enough of these drones. Vessels, really, is what I should say, to cover these guys, because they should all have 10 in them, and none of them have 10 in them, and they're all gone right now. So we can't support what we have. So, but this should handle things. Now these guys here will supply these guys here. So we might even need more of these, because anybody who needs these guys as well has to wait for these guys to get them all before anything happens. And then obviously we're having an iron problem in that we don't have any. So we're probably going to have to go smelt more iron. We're going to have to get more logistic vessels. We're going to have to do a lot more things. But I think that's all going to be... There's the foundry. Here's our homeworld. That's all going to be next time, because this time... I know, my core energy is going to deplete soon. This time we're going home. We are loading up our last few hydrogen fuel rods, and we are heading home, and we're gonna pick up logistic vessels. We're gonna pick up more smelters, and we are going to go get more iron on our foundry. And I'll probably start next episode at the foundry, having put the iron down, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do next time. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please leave a like on YouTube. If you want to see more, please subscribe also on YouTube. If you did enjoy this as much as I did, then I don't know who you are, but thanks for watching. I'm Superfluous J, and I will, as always, talk at you later. Ooh, more sorter cargo stacking.